Well, hello there, my fine feathered friends, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where it's a Halloween special. You may not have noticed, I don't know. But I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is Beast Wars Neo Break. He's a penguin. Yeah, that's what he does. The Beast Wars Neo line, it's a very fine 360 degrees transformation. It is all penguin. That's the way it is. That's the way it does. It's got some nice flippers. It's got some nice little feet. It's got very red eyes. Is this the face of evil? This is the face of evil. So it's... Oh, there goes the monocle. Oh, shite. This is not going as well as I'd hope it would be. It's Halloween night, and we're going to make the most unprofessional view possible. Now, he does have a weaponized penguin mode. I'm not going to show it you because it's pretty much not as good as just turning him upside down and firing a missile out of his little penguin ass. That's going to stay gone. Got a little penguin, it fires a missile out of his ass. That's the way it is. Because we love the Japanese. That's why he does it. You know, it's a Japanese thing. That's the way they do things. Right. Transformation. I like the transformation. He's perfectly like egg-shaped as an emperor penguin should be. Should it? Yes, it should. But so he does. It's the ultimate shell former because it is egg-shaped, and it's. You open this bit. This is my favourite bit. It just reveals. There's the robot inside. I can't think of any other Transformer that has just the robot little curled up just inside his little tummy like that. So then you start just opening up all these little flaps then, just exploding, and just start then moving things to form a robot. Well, not so much form a robot, but just to find the robot that's inside of him. That's just the way that this guy works. So he's kind of moves around, you do little things, you do this, you do that, you do the other. And then you get to a stage where you're thinking, yes, that is his robot mode. This is Break. Wow. I mean, just seriously, wow. I like him, I really do like him, but he is an oddity, he is an awful oddity. I mean, this is, when people say, oh, this Transformer is such a shell former, think of this guy instead. This guy is like the ultimate. This is like the prime example of what a shell forming Transformer is. Other Transformers, they say they're shell formers, but they're actually panel formers. That's a whole different foreground, baby. So yeah, he's inside of his robot mode. There's the robot mode, and he's almost heroic in proportions. He's like, you know, like a sidekick. He's a little miniature sidekick. He's like some pesky bird brain boy wonder, and the head crest on his robot mode head is really sort of like reminiscent of some kind of like Golden Age hero sidekick, and he's just brilliant. And he's got a ball jointed waist, he's got all these kind of limbs and arms, he's got a lot more articulation than bigger, more pricier bots have. But it's all the penguin junk! All this penguin junk, it just doesn't go anywhere. There's no way you can negotiate it so it actually looks good. It just hangs off. I mean, his right arm is just a quarter of a penguin. That's what it is, with a missile sticking out. Nice little crystal though, and all the details though. All the insides are all mech details, but that doesn't excuse them from just being this little robot that just has bits of penguin hanging off it. I don't know what more else to say to this. It's going to be a short review. If it's a review, it's just me drunken ambling about this Transformer. Break is an oddity. there's so much more they could have done to make a better Transformer that turns from a penguin to a Transformer. But they didn't. I don't know how this got past some kind of, design process where they thought, this was okay. This was okay to put out. But they did, and I'm glad they did, because it's just an action figure with bits of rope penguin hanging off that turns into a perfectly acceptable penguin toy. At the end of the day, and that's how, this rolls. So, that's why it's my Transformer of the Week, because I'm dressed as a penguin. I knew I was going to dress as a penguin, and I thought, I really need to look at Break this week. I was planning on picking him up at Roller Roco, but when I was looking around on the internet to see what prices I'd probably pay for him, I saw him like, yep, get him off the old eBays, because he was quite cheap, and he also came with dead end as well, in a 2-pack box. So he's well worth looking into. He's an old toy, but look at that, just penguinness. That penguin face. Why did he have red eyes on a penguin? On that, I've been Bisco, I've been the Penguin, I've been Richard. Join me next time, we'll look at more Transformers. Hopefully, maybe not someone as quite as weird as this, but it might be. Well, until then,